Hello, my Ashley Cons, aka the Onto Dragons. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the Breakup Diaries. So, a little fun fact about myself: I was one of the choir nerds in school. I took chorus from middle school all the way up to high school. I didn't really no, I sang once in the church choir, but like I don't know why we didn't continue going to practices. But anyway, I loved being in chorus. I loved learning the new songs. I loved warming up. It was so, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm really good at projecting when I'm on stage, because I know how to use my diaphragm properly. So I went to this event the other day. Look at me socializing, y'all. So I went to this event the other day. It was a ribbon cutting for this theater. New Tampa players. Really good people. Really, they produce really great quality. I was gonna say something mean. Cause cause like you see some shows and you're like, okay, that could have not happened. But so so it was a ribbon cutting ceremony for their new season, and they put on this little concert as entertainment, and I was like, oh my god, I miss singing so much. Like, I had the last musical I was a part of, god, it was like 6 years ago. So lately I've just been like, I usually per usual sing out loud anyway, but I've been like trying to actually train myself on how to properly sing without straining my vocal cords. I think I see a lot of these pop singers, and you can tell when they're straining their voices, but we all consider it so cool and edgy, and I see it and I'm like, you're going to lose your voice by the time you're 40. You know, you're gonna create polyps on your vocal cords. You're gonna you're gonna be not be able to you're gonna barely be able to talk. So I think that it's important, if you want to learn how to sing, you have to learn how to warm up your vocal cords safely. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you a couple of techniques in order to help you sing, in order to maintain that beautiful voice, so you can sing like Andrea Bocelli, who is like, how old is Andrea Bocelli? Like 110 years old? He's old. He looks good though. He looks good. Okay. So firstly, you need to learn the scales. We're gonna do the whole Sound of Music do re mi. Okay, I've been trying to see if I can remember how to do the sign with it, but like, let's practice the scales together. Okay, I hope that you're well lubricated. Is that the right word for like drinking lots of water? You want to make sure that you drink lots of water. That's going to lubricate your throat. I feel like that's not the correct phrasing, but we're going to keep going with it, because confidence is sexy, even if you say something stupid. But you don't want to drink cold water, because you know what the cold does? The cold constricts and it makes it tight. And you don't want to drink water that's too hot. Goldilocks, right? Not too hot, not too cold, just right. Okay? You'll see some vocalists drink tea. Don't have sugar in that tea. Okay? There's a lot of sugar packets that have tea. There's a lot of tea packets that have sugar in them. I don't know how to talk today. Okay, so do re mi. Ready? How do you know what pitch you should start off with? That's very important. Some scientists would consider pitch frequency. So how do you know what frequency you should start off with? You want to know the secret? Sing happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's what you should start with, okay? So, do, re, mi, I think it's fa. We're not going to do the hand gestures. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. That was bad. I didn't have a lot of breath control there. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Make sure you have a nice full breath of air in your diaphragm. You don't want to sing with your chest. You'll see some singers sing with their chest voice, and then that's when, like, you get lightheaded easily, and then, like I said, that also leads to losing your voice later on in life. Okay, so when you're breathing in, you want to make sure that you have a nice full fat belly. Don't move your chest too much, and don't raise your shoulders either. Relax. Okay, take a nice deep breath in, make that nice full fat belly. And do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, do. Okay, that was good. Good job. Okay, you don't need to riff. Oh my god, I'm so sick of people trying to mimic riffing, you don't want to mimic someone else's voice, right? All you want to do is just match their tone and their pitch. What is riffing? You know, when people are like that Mariah Carey thing, you know, that like Jessie J does that sometimes too, but her voice naturally does that. But what you're doing is you're straining your voice additionally, you know? So, what's the song that has a heavy riffing in it? I don't know why, but I'm always picturing Ariana Grande when it comes to people who I'm like, you're going to lose your voice, because sometimes she just does too much, you know. But then that's what, you know, we demand of her, you know. But she can always say no, can she? I don't know. She'll lose money, but like, God, how much more money do you need? Open your mouth, okay? You want to have a nice round sound when you're singing. You don't want to mumble when you're singing, okay? You also want to have a clear nose. My allergies are insane right now. What are the odds, right? Have a nice round tone, you know. What's a good vocal mouth warm up? How now, brown cow. Okay? So you have your A is long, right? Your E's, you know, emphasize that E. Keep it nice and wide, okay? A good warm-up that I learned in college was, I wouldn't recommend trying this right now. It takes a lot of practice and it might result in straining yourself, so just listen for a second. So the goal is to vibrate that nasal cavity, and then you'll feel it right under your eyes as well. And that's how you know that you're gaining the right pitch. You should definitely feel vibrations either in your nose, your nasal cavity in general, if you're singing properly. Don't sing in the back of your throat. Project it outwards. Okay, you want to put the song right in front of you. Okay. How do you know you're singing with the back of your throat? You'll feel it. You'll feel that tightness. I was watching this one vocal coach's video talking about how that tightness can be good because your vocal cords are forming the words with you, but it shouldn't strain it to the point where you could. What's an example? So what's an example of singing in the back of your throat? Who does this? Billie Eilish does this. What's that one song? So you're a tough girl, like a really rough guy. I don't know all the lyrics, but you see what I did there? As opposed to putting it outwards. So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. You know, you see that? You want a bit of a brightness with your tone, okay? But then that's her shtick, right? You know, doing the whole dark and depressed thing, whatever. Like I said, sing with your diaphragm. Keep that belly nice and fat. You don't want to, like I said, bring that chest out when you're singing. I was going to say don't smoke. I mean, you shouldn't smoke in 2021. We all know what happens when you smoke cigarettes. But some people like that raspy tone, you know? Just know, be aware of the consequences at the end. Also being aware of your vocal range. Are you soprano, alto, tenor, bass? As you get older, I was a soprano 1, but now I'm a soprano 2, but now I think I'm leaning more towards an alto since I don't sing as often as I used to. And like I said, you can find your vocal range by singing Happy Birthday. And then picking, another thing that's very important is picking songs that are right for your voice. You know, I think that there's a difference between singing and singing, right? Do I think that everyone can sing? No, but I think that everyone can sing very well in a group. You know, as opposed to like the singers like Jennifer Hudson, you know, Mariah Carey. I was talking to someone the other day about Mariah Carey. She comes from a line of great singers. Her mom's an opera singer, you know, and I feel like it's kind of like, I kind of wish she didn't do pop music, you know, because it's like you have such a great voice, such great range, and you chose to do pop. Okay, I guess, but yeah, you have those singers, and then you have, you know, the simple singers who can hold a note, you know. um I like to consider myself more of a musical theater inclined person, so like I can talk sing really well, but I'm not gonna headline a concert anytime soon, like I'm not gonna audition for the leading role. I'll audition for singer number two in the background. um um but yes, picking songs that are good for your vocal range. For me, I can't pick songs that are too low because it's straining my voice, and I can't pick songs that are too high, because then I'll just be singing from my chest, you know. Um 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 what why is it that some people can sing better than others, right? It's all mechanical. It's all scientific. It's all the way that your body was built, right? It has a lot more to do with your skull shape, and then the air that's passing through your nasal cavity, and it's and as it passes through your vocal cords as well, So it's kind of it's more hereditary. And also, if you are raised constantly singing in your household, or if you come from a line of singers, then obviously like you're most likely gonna have a musical gift, right? um so yeah. It's a lot to do with air and your head shape, unfortunately. But like I said, some people are tone deaf. Kind of ironic. So there is this singer on America's Got Talent, and she was deaf, or I think she's partially deaf. I don't recall correctly, but in conclusion, she needs a sign language interpreter, right? And what she does is she doesn't wear shoes, so she can feel the music through her feet, through the vibration on the ground, and she has perfect tone and pitch. I think that our brain can match with the vibrations of the music that's coming through you, right? And I think that sometimes when we're asked to sing in public, we get nervous. Hence, we go back to singing in the back of our throat, right? Why don't you just sing it your way? I think that a lot of that's the secret to great singers. They're like, I don't want to sound like Whitney Houston. I'm gonna do it my way, you know. Um, and yeah, and some people have a naturally great vibrato. I just thought of what's his name? I did it my way guy, can't think of his name right now. I apologize. But yeah, not trying to mimic other singers, and just singing it the way that feels comfortable for your voice. Because you don't want to lose that. You need your voice for talking, even though some people should stop talking. I hope that this was helpful to you. Directing a musical this winter, so I'm gonna have to like give my actors some vocal notes. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of warm up. Make sure that you're warming up your vocal cords just like you're warming up your muscles. It's just like going to the gym, practicing those scales, and learning when to rest your voice. You'll notice that really great singers, they don't talk very loud and boisterous. They're very calm and collected. Like Beyonce does this a lot. She'll talk very quietly because I need to rest my voice. I don't need to talk loud. You need to listen harder. You know. Um, cool. I hope these tips were helpful to you. And that's it. Okay. Bye.